How to run Facebook ads, this new extension called call ads. So now, just like Google, you can use call ads on Facebook. And the reason why you want to do that is because Google's local ads are very expensive. So for example, let's say that I say plumber near me. Now just the cost per click, and we are not talking about a lead or an inquiry or a quotation, we're talking about just a click. So CPC means cost per click. So the cost per click is $27.06 for a keyword called plumber near me. So if you have a plumbing business, let's say that you're a local business and you have a plumbing business, and you go on Google and you say, hey, I want to talk to more people who are looking for plumbing, and you bid on this keyword plumbing near me, you're going to be spending $27 on just a single click that someone is going to basically click whatever your ad is. So Facebook came out as a direct competition to this with Google, with Facebook call ads, and that allows you that you can run ads in your local community and have people actually click your ad, and it will conduct a call. So they can click the button and the call will be made to you, hence creating an inquiry for you. Now obviously it's not as simple as that, so the best way for me to kind of explain you is through an example. So it could be any local business, it could be a roofer's business, a gardening business, or pest control business. It could be chiropractic, doctor, dentist, real estate agent, whatever. If your business is local, this works. So I'm just taking the example of plumber because that was what was on the top of my head. So in order for you to put more clarity, let's take an example of La Casa Plumbing. So whoever, if you're watching someone who's from La Casa, you owe me $1,000 for putting this together. I'm just kidding. So let's say that this is our subject matter. Let's say La Casa Plumbing wants to advertise. They see that it's very expensive on Google. They want to advertise on Facebook to get more inquiries for their business. So the way they're going to do that, it's not going to be text ad. It's a little different on Facebook. So I'm going to walk you through the business manager, how to set up a campaign, taking the example of La Casa. Now we know that they operate in these areas, Bolingbrook, Hinsdale, and whatnot, and they do unclog, they unclog drain, install faucet, repair faucet, install garbage disposal, and whatnot. So they have many services. Now obviously you don't want to enter so many details in your ads that your consumer gets, or your customers basically get confused. You want them to have a conversation with you, and then you can figure out if they want any of these services. So the way you're going to need is you need to have a Facebook business manager, and it's very easy. If you have a Facebook account, all you need to do is just write business.facebook.com and just log in with your existing username. It will automatically create your account. So I already have one, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go into my business manager, and this is basically how your business manager is going to look like. These are going to be your pages. These are your ad accounts. You can watch my other videos in which I walk you through how to set up your business manager and how to create your page. So once you do that, you're going to click on your ad account and you're going to fall in here, and this is where you make all the campaigns. I've already made one for you, so I'm just going to walk you through it, but it's as simple as you click and create, choosing the option of lead generation. And that is very important because actually what you're looking for is more leads and more customers. If we go a deeper level from that, what you're looking is basically more inquiries in your area, people who are interested, they have a problem, they need plumbing. You need to be in front of those people. Now Facebook groups those people under lead generation objects. So all you have to do is just click lead generation, name your campaign, whatever it is going to be. I've just named it for test, so you can write test here as well. On the ad also write test, and I'll explain what an ad set or ad is, so don't worry about that. Now once you've done that, I've already created this campaign, so let's go with that. So these 4 boxes, this is the ad set, this is the ad. So like again I said, when you create a campaign and you choose lead generation objective, this is your campaign, this is your ad set, this is your ad. So let's go through it, what it is all about. So here you can see my campaign. I named it test, I chose lead generation, and I think everything you need to keep off. That's how simple it is. Just go into the ad set level and you can do it by just clicking over here. Now here this gives you what is the lead method that you want to choose. Obviously you can have instant forms that people fill out and you can reach out to them. You can have an automated chat with them saying, hey, thank you for signing up or for your inquiry. What is the problem that you're facing? And they'll tell you their problem. Then you ask them, okay, what's your location? They give you the location and then you can call them. But thing is, if you want to grab the opportunities right when they are hot, the best way for you to do that is basically calls, and that's in direct competition with Google's local ads. So You choose calls here, and once you've added in your business manager your page should appear in under campaigns here, so you can select your page. I just have a dummy page here, Spectral Media. So here you can choose your budget, and the beauty of Facebook, you can get started with $5 per day. That's how cheap it is, just to get with $5 per day. Now let's get down to the nitty-gritty of it. So let's say that we're targeting Hinsdale area. This plumber, he has these different areas, but let's now just, for example, just target Hinsdale area, because chances are all these areas are nearby and they're operating in this local area. What I'm going to go ahead and do is basically write Hinsdale. Now I have Hinsdale in and out here. I'm going to select the whole city, or I can also write Hinsdale and select the neighborhood, whatever it is, the area. So it seems like this is like no, let's not do the neighborhood. Let's just select city and click current city only. Okay, now what you're gonna do is, you don't need to select age ranges here, to be honest, because anyone can have an issue, anyone can have an emergency, whether it's 18 or 65. You don't need to select genders because it doesn't make sense, you know, whether it's a man or a woman, both of them can have a plumbing issue. Good thing, or the great thing here, is you can actually do targeting and narrow down your reach. So here, as you can see, I've selected Hinsdale area, and if I select current city only, it only has 7,500 people, but remember, it's a small place. Obviously this guy here, the Casa Plumbing, serves these areas, so there's a good chance that all of these areas would come into 10 miles radius. So I'm gonna click city within radius. I'm just gonna select 10 miles. I think 20 miles is gonna be too much, so just let's say 10 miles. Now on the right here, you can see here we have 770,000 people that we can reach out to. And by the way, if you want to double check if these areas are included in the radius, you can write these areas in this search location and you can enter it, so you know, okay, if they are available or not. So these are small cities. So yes, as you can see, this is the location, you know, which is 25 miles radius. So let's just do current city only. Seems like that they serve more than 10 miles. So let's do this. Let's change it to 15 miles. No biggie. So now that area is covered. You can also enter other areas. So Clarendon Hills, let's enter this as well. Clarendon Hills, and see what we come up with if it comes in the area. Choose current city only. So yeah, you can see Clarendon City also comes in the 15 miles radius. So you don't need to you know, select them individually. If you want to, you can do that as well. So you just do current city only and then do bowling and select all of those cities. Okay. Now I'm not going to do that, and the reason for that is I'll tell you what the reason is. I'm just going to do close you know, 15 miles. So let's do 15 miles. We're done here. No need to do anything here. Just, this is the beauty of it. So Facebook's algorithm is going to find in your market, in your local area, people who are interested in plumbing services. So you just write here plumbing. That's all you need to do, right? And let this load for a second. Or we can write plumber. Yep. So here you can see plumber. We targeted plumber. So what this shows is basically in Hinsdale area and 15 miles around it, there's 54,000 people who are interested in a plumber. And on a daily basis with $5 of budget, we can reach out to 42 to 122 people. Now you'll have less than 10 calls, and this is obviously not very accurate, but for $5, even if you have one call, that's more than enough to make you the return on investment that you're looking for. You can obviously click suggestions here. You can click plumbing, install and repair services. Let's say that, you know, you want renovation, master plumber, whatever it is, you can select those options and increase your audience. So now your audience is about 220,000 people, which is very much enough. You don't need to do anything else. If you don't work with people who speak Spanish or whatnot, you can just write English all here, or you can just leave it. There's no need to complicate. That's it. You're done. Keep it to automatic placements, optimization for ad delivery calls, and that's it. Now this is the most important part here. You'll have to create an ad, and creating the ad is not very difficult. All you have to do is just model someone who's already doing it. So for example, I have an ad here, and let me actually, you know, make this bigger so you can see it as over here. And so now you can see this is our ad, and our ad says, attention Hinsdale and surrounding areas. Do you need a plumber? Get a free code and 20% off on your first job. Click the call now button below. Now the people who are going to click the call now button, call is going to be made. Now if you're wondering how can you make this great ad, you can go to Fiverr, and Fiverr is a freelancer community. You can get an ad made like this one for $5. Okay, and it can run for months after months. Now how do I got this, or if you want to do it yourself, literally write on Google plumber Facebook ad, and it will show you tons of examples that you can take inspiration from and use a tool called canva.com to go and create something similar absolutely for free. So that's how I got this ad, and you can go on canva.com to make the ad absolutely for free if you have some design skills, or you can make just a simple ad and run it. That being said, you go into your business manager, you run this ad, you put the ad there. The copy needs, it's very simple. The reason why we are doing attention Hinsdale and surrounding areas is because you always want to do so. If someone who's local and reading, hey, I'm in Hinsdale area, or I'm in Collingbrook and I am also near to Hinsdale area, they're gonna identify themselves. Hey, this is about my city. What is it? And then they're gonna be like, okay, do you need a plumber? And if they need a plumber, they're gonna be, yeah, I mean, I am in need for a plumber. And then you have to give them an offer, and something which is free always works the best to generate you a bunch of leads. So here it says 20% off on your first job, and call today to get a free code. And you can, that's what we have written here, get a free code and 20% off on your first job. Click the call now button below. And here the headline should be get your free quotation today, and that's your headline here. Okay, that's all you have to do. Your headline needs to be something free, so it increases their curiosity. They click it. More clicks we get, more calls we're gonna get, more calls we get, more customers we get. And obviously enter your phone number here. I've added a dummy phone number here, so anyone who's gonna click call now, it's gonna make a call to this number. So now once you're done, you just publish the ad and it will start running for just $5 per day. Now that being said, and by the way, if you're wondering how this guy has 68 reviews and it has a Google My Business listing, everyone has a Google My Business listing. You can sign up for it. It's very free. I want to show you some of the results that we have been we've gotten in the last month. So here I literally do not advertise anything. My SEO is shit. Literally there is no SEO, nothing, but still there were 3,725 people who found me on Google. 13 asked for directions, 10 visited my website, 5 called me, absolutely for free. So it's just free money. And I don't know why you wouldn't have a Google My Business account. You can just sign up for it here. Just write Google My Business, click this link, and you can just sign up to it absolutely for free. You have to pay no money there. And you should have a Google My Business account, and you'll just click, let this load for a second and translate. So I'll show you. I don't know why it always comes in German, even though I've selected get started now, and you can sign up for free. Reach new customers on Google. It's easy and free. So click this get started, and you always need to have a Google My Business listing. Now thing is, what happens when people click on this ad and they make a call to you? Now you're not going to be available all the time, right? Or you might be busy doing a job, you might be doing accounting, you might be managing your people, so you're not available there always on the call, which is why our handy dandy CRM comes in. Now this CRM basically allows you to connect your Facebook ads with the CRM, and what it is going to do for you is, as soon as someone calls you and you are not able to pick up, or you're busy at the time, it's going to send them missed call text back saying that, hey, thank you for calling La Casa Plumbing, I missed your call, I'm in the middle of a job, I'm going to call you back. And that is very important, because number one, you're going to create a contact in your dashboard. So if you were on your phone, you got a call and you had no idea where the call is coming from, your chances are you're not going to call them back, and you just spent the money and lost it, right? But now if it comes in your CRM and you send them a text message, immediately it becomes a lead, and you can track what happened with the lead here. So for example, the lead's going to call, it's going to automatically send them a text message like this. The lead will be here and their number is going to be here, and you can basically go there and see their activity, how they came in. So for example, here I can easily see that this lead came here, they visited our page on website, and then they booked an appointment, then the contact was created, and I have all the dates and everything. So I can track basically that they came from the Facebook ad, and I didn't lose them because I have the CRM and I send them a text message and it gets the conversation started. You can also say, hey, I missed your call, sorry, I might be busy on a job, what is it that I can help you with? So if they have an emergency or they help with something very specific, so for example, they want to install a garbage disposal, install faucet, they can say, hey, I need a faucet installed, can you tell me a code on that? And that's beautiful, because you can say, okay, I'll get back to you in 10 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever it is, right? Or they just send it, and then when you get free, you just call them, hey, I got your message about faucet installation. So before you even call them and get to know what they want, they already have told you. You create a quotation and say, hey, okay, so here's what's going to cost you to get the faucet installed. Now that being said, also you have this context forever. Now you can market to them again and again. The next month you can send a discount on something, the next month you can send them a discount on something else, you can run promotions or whatnot, and you can keep them and keep making money from this lead for the rest of the year. And you only spend $5 to $10 per day just to get this lead. That's how important the CRM is. And the CRM also allows you, our CRM allows you to also send them text messages, call them, send them a voicemail automatically, follow up with the leads, move them in different opportunity segments that if you've already done the job, you can move them in, deal closed or job closed. And you can track how much money you made. You can send them emails. There's a calling functionality. And also, if you have a Google My Business listing here, let's say that this is the listing here, what you can also do is you can collect your Google My Business account with this one, like I have already. So let me actually show you how it looks like. Now let me scroll back. So here you can see, Google My Business is here. In the last 30 days, I got 105 total interactions, 43 search views, 13 map views, searches, 12 direct, 34 indirect actions, website, people who went on the websites were 3. Now, what I can also do here is that I can add my old clients, because La Casa is ranging on top because they have 5-star 66 reviews. And for you to get more traffic on Google for absolutely free, the most important thing is getting more reviews. So what you can do is just connect your Google My Business. You can import all of your contacts. Let me actually show you how you can do that. You can import all your old contacts here. Okay, so you just click import contacts. And so you click import contacts and you drop a file here, Excel sheet. All of your contacts will be imported. Now what you can do is you can select all those contacts. You can click check in client. You can enter customer name and their email and ask them for a review, or you can run a pre-built campaign that we have already in our CRM to ask them for a review. So let's say that this is a review request campaign. Let's say that this is a review request campaign. So if you have, let's say, 1,000 contacts, 500, 100 contacts even, and this review request campaign sends them an SMS and an email to ask them for a review. So if you can reach out to 200 of your old customers asking them for a review, hey, and you give them a link, so all they have to do is just click the link and write something there. I mean, just imagine you can get 20, 30, 40 new reviews every single month from your old customers just on automation. You don't have to do anything, just pop in your contacts and run that campaign. It will automatically reach out to your folks and have them, review your listing. So you can also range on the top level. So whenever someone is searching in your local area, let's say in Hinsdale area plumbing, Google's gonna obviously rank the ones on the top who have 66 reviews. Obviously, they're not gonna rank someone who does a shitty job, because Google is there to help people out. And they can help people out by providing them a good service, and they can provide a good service. If someone is already providing a good service to customer, they're obviously going to rank them on the top, so they have a good experience. So that's very important. So with that said, I hope you understand the value of how much you could be leaving on the table if you're not having the CRM and you're not reaching out to people. I hope you can start first running some ads to generate some customers. If you want us to help you generate customers, or you want our CRM, and you want to basically get more reviews, connect your Google My Business, and run this campaign, get more customers by spending $5-10 per day, reach out to us, book a demo with us, and we can take you there and we can explain you how it works. The best thing about this CRM is if someone messages on Google. So let me show you one thing more before I end this video, which is really, really cool. So if you have a Facebook page, if you have a Facebook page, if you have a Google My Business listing already, then the problem is that, you could be, a lot of people might be calling you, a lot of people might be sending you messages on Facebook, on Google, sending you direct text or calls and everything. And this can become very, very overwhelming. And now Google My Business adds messaging to desktop interface. So when you see someone, so let's say pizza near me. So when someone writes this, they go on this listing, let's say this is the listing that they go on, they are able to send basically a message to them. Now this is not appearing over here, so let's say pizza in Chicago. Let's do this. Maybe they have Google My Business or something like that. So I guess that would be a good example to share with you. So Google have introduced the messaging feature. So it can get overwhelming to receive messages from Google, direct text, calls, and from Facebook and everything. The beauty of this CRM is that it connects your Facebook, your Google, direct text, SMS, everything literally in one place. So it's a unified inbox. So if someone is sending you a text, you'll get it here. Someone is calling you, you'll get it here. If someone's sending you an email, you'll get it here. If someone is sending you a Google My Business message, you'll get it here. If someone is messaging you on Facebook, you'll get the message here. The best thing is you can automate the reply. You can automate the response, so you never miss out on any lead And that's the beauty of the system. So go ahead and schedule a call if you need help with that. With that said, I'm going to see you in the next video. I hope you found value with this one, and always stay healthy.